Why does Doey look 10 times scarier when he crashes out on us? In chapter 4, Poppy suggests a plan to destroy the prototype that Doey is not on board with, that being us retrieving mining charges from nearby caverns and placing them into the central gas room for this big explosion. But this ends up backfiring in the worst way possible. Doey ends up losing sight of the prototype, which gives him the opportunity to put some of the charges into safe haven. This resulted in every single toy that Doey was taking care of getting killed in the explosion. But at this point in the game, we don't know this yet. What we do know is that Doey never wanted this plan to happen, and because of our blind obedience, almost everything that kept him in the factory is gone. Not to mention the fact that Poppy supposedly abandoned everyone to fulfill her own desires, leaving all of the responsibility to Doey. She reassures Doey at times though, telling him to trust her and everything will be fine. From Doey's perspective, this is a bold-faced lie, and we already know that from his perspective, the gentle voices lie. If anyone were to go through something like this, it would make sense for them to be as angry, if not more angry than Doey, as he's been in the factory for over a decade at this point. But this only solves his anger. What does this have to do with this crazy form that he ends up revealing to us? Well, if we analyze this form closely, we can see that Doey the Dough Man is not one person. He is not a singular consciousness with linear thoughts. There are multiple different perspectives and reactions to the same situation, which for Doey causes a bunch of emotional conflict. This conflict ends up taking a physical form, as this version of Doey we end up seeing now seems to be an amalgamation of multiple angry souls.